Facebook was created in 2004 by a man named Mark Zuckerberg. It started out as a way to communicate and meet new friends in college, but months later it had developed into the largest social network ever created.
Mark Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984 in Dobbs Ferry, New York. He was born into a well-educated family who always pushed him to do his best. His father ran a dental business attached to his house, while his mother worked as a psychiatric nurse. He grew up with 3 sisters in his family. At age 12, Zuckerberg created his first webpage ever, called ZuckNet, and his father had used it in his dental office.
Mark Zuckerberg was first known for creating his website FaceMatch. It was a page to decide which person was hotter, but soon it was shut down by the school when it got to be inappropriate. Months later, Mark made his biggest success of his life by inventing a webpage called Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg first went to Phillips Exeter Academy and graduated going into Harvard University and had everything going for him. His reputation became as the go-to man for a hardware service. He had created the course Match, which helped kids first find the right classes for them to take.
The Winklevoss twins were popular at the school and were very involved with rowing. They came from a wealthy family and their father was a lawyer. They were admired boys and your typical college jock.
Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss had come to Mark with an idea of creating a webpage. They wanted to create Harvard connections so that students at Harvard would get a chance to get to know each other. Zuckerberg agreed to help them out with their webpage, but soon later dropped out to create his own with a couple of friends.
The Winklevoss twins claimed that they had the idea first and that Mark had stolen it from them. Soon after the website was created, the twins had sued Mark for $65 million. This case lasted over a year long.
Divya Narenja was involved with the Harvard connection deal with the twins. After he found out the Winklevoss twins were suing, he wanted to get in on the deal also.
Dustin Moskovitz is one of the co-founders for Facebook. He went to college with Zuckerberg and helped him create the whole idea. Today, Moskovitz owns 6% share of Facebook.
Zuckerberg had hired Sean Parker to advise the administrators of Facebook and how to make it more popular. He was considered the first president and earned about 7% of Facebook stocks. Parker was forced to leave Facebook when he was arrested for possession of cocaine in 2005.
Chris Hughes was nominated to be the spokesman for Facebook. In Harvard, Hughes and Zuckerberg were roommates. Hughes had contributed to Facebook and helped the creation to develop by sharing everything he knew with everyone.
Facebook was a creation that bonded Eduardo Saverin and Mark Zuckerberg together. It was also the reason why that bond was torn. While Eduardo went off to do his own thing, Mark had changed things up on Facebook behind Eduardo's back. This had caused Eduardo to sue his own best friend.
Erica Albright greatly influenced and encouraged Zuckerberg to follow his heart and his dream would fall into place. They met Mark sophomore year at college at a frat party, and ever since then they have been together. She is the one person Mark can truly count on 100%.
Facebook is one of the most well-known communication websites ever created. You can easily friend request someone and be reconnected in seconds. People all over the world have now been able to get in touch with each other and communicate through this website free of charge.
One of the great things you can do with Facebook is allowing to share basic information about yourself. You can update your statuses telling all your friends what you are currently doing.
You have the ability to control what pictures you put up and whether or not to tag yourself in them. Your friends are able to comment on your pictures or like them. Technology has grown so much that you can record videos on other people's walls and share information with whomever you want.
Zuckerberg says in one of his public speaking engagements, what people are really interested in is what's going on with other people and their lives. It's about giving people the tools and controls that they need to be comfortable sharing their personal information. If you do that, you create a very valuable service. It is as much psychology and sociology as it is technology.
Mark Zuckerberg was named the Person of the Year in the Time magazine in 2010. He was in the cover of the Time magazine, and this became one of his most popular hits.
Facebook had developed a bad reputation in schools. Kids all over the world were using Facebook as a new way for bullying. Kids were getting harassed all over the world, and it was due to Facebook.
The social network had come out into a movie about the creation of Facebook. This movie had become a must-see attraction. Millions of people around the world bought their tickets to watch the true story of Facebook and how it was created.